They say that cat Dave is a bad.
Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth.
Hi, I'm Dave. I'm the Mortgage Dude, giving you a little to think about when you are getting ready for your next big transaction, whether it's to buy a home or refinance your home. Out of all the days I've ever lived, this is one of them. Everybody's looking hard at refinances right now. Are the rates dropping? They hear it on the news, oh my God, rates are going to drop. I'm giving you a little to think about when you are getting ready for your next big transaction, whether it's to buy a home or refinance your home. Everybody's looking hard at refinances right now. Are the rates dropping? They hear it on the news, oh my God, rates are going to drop. We know the Fed dropped the rate 2 weeks ago, and I will tell you all that I was very astute. I'm going to brag on myself for a minute because I told you that rates would not drop when rates drop. Rates drop preceding a drop. So a lot of people really didn't believe that. They believe the 6 o'clock news, and then they go crazy when rates drop. And I got tons of calls, as did a lot of my competitors, a lot of my friends, tons of calls going, hey, I'm ready to refinance. Like, well, guess what? Rates went up when rates dropped. So you got to listen to the experts, and this is the expert right here, one of them anyway to listen to. I will say I probably know more about the mortgage business than anybody, but there are a lot of people that are very smart and know a lot about the mortgage business, and maybe in that league, rates were higher the day rates dropped than they were the day before. So think about that for a minute. It's a crazy life, crazy world the mortgage business is. So what we want to embrace now is the upcoming election. Everybody's waiting for the election. Of course, we've had storms. People aren't thinking about buying homes. People aren't thinking about selling homes. People aren't thinking about refinancing homes or anything because the storms have just been overwhelming. Even if you don't live in the afflicted areas, it's all consuming. The mindset of the consumer drives a lot in the mortgage business, which ends up driving a lot in what interest rate you're going to have. So as far as looking for rates in the future, let's talk about the election. First of all, no matter who wins the election, rates are not going to, from the mortgage side, are not going to go this way or that way. It'll take time for policy to take effect, and you can believe what you want with your particular candidate, but life will go on. I think having the election completed, which I'm sure it'll go on for the next week or two, lawsuits and riots or whatever else, it's going to be crazy. But where it comes into you and your mortgage and when you should buy a home, you always want to get as cheap as possible. And when you should refinance your home, you always want that as cheap as possible. There's no reason to wait. Everybody's just distracted by this. Your time may be good now to buy a house or refinance because the money supply is not, or there is more money than there are consumers right now. So it might be a good time to think about it. There's not going to be anything monumental happen in the mortgage business that's going to affect rates one way or another for the next couple of months. They're probably going to go up faster than they're going to go down. So if you see any reduction where you can save in your mind what you need to have a realistic expectation of what your interest rate will be, and then move forward. Talk to a good loan officer. Make sure you know. If you have to, reach out to me. And my email address is right here. But reach out to me, and I can help you as best I can. And if you're dealing with me, then I definitely can help you out. So we'll get you into a mortgage that you can afford at the best rate you can possibly get. So think about that as you're moving forward. You are not going to see rates down into the 3s and 4s. Not going to happen. Let's say it this way, in the next 6 months. In the next 6 months. So don't worry about the election. It's all distractions. Everybody's going to start moving, or everybody that is planning to move towards getting a mortgage or refinancing their mortgage are going to look to do that after the election. And then it's going to be after Christmas. It's all the same. I get asked all the time. I have several people now trying to buy homes, and the very question came up. Should I wait till the spring? I'll get my tax refund. I'll pay a bill off. I get a bonus from work, whatever. If you wait, the price of your homes that you're looking at is going to go up. So keep all that in mind. So anyway, the election's going to be crazy. It's beautiful weather here in the Carolinas. We have a lot of people that are out of power, out of homes, and have been just devastated, and continue to pray for them. And other than that, have a fantastic day and happy hunting.